No Filter. We are going over the NBA playoffs, and man, we already had action tonight. Um, I'm Dante Street, and with me is Dax Martinez. Dax, man, go ahead and get right into it, man. What you see tonight?
Man, I am ready for some NBA playoffs. I don't know about you, but we've got the exhibition games out of the way with this play-in tournament. I'm just not a fan of it, man. I get that we've had a couple good games in over the years, but if you play your 82 game season, end up in the seventh or eighth spot, y- put them in. You know, put them in. We don't need this whole play-in thing, but anyways, now that we're past that,
Yeah, extra
uh,
revenue, right?
oh yeah, absolutely. Um, so, today we saw the Miami Heat and the Memphis Grizzlies lock down those eight spots. Um, I don't think either one of them has a chance against the number one seeds for each conference, respectively. But, um, it is exciting to see John Morant go against Shea Gildas. Shaw versus SGA. I mean, that's it's not bad. Not bad. What
Not
are
at
your
all.
thoughts?
Look, I think the Grizzlies are going to give. I think they may got a game in them, but I mean, I think it's just going to be the Thunder rolling right through them. I just there's too much firepower there. I mean, SGA is, I mean, arguably MVP, right? Odds are crazy, like -3,000 or something like that for his MVP odds. So I mean, I
Oh,
think
yeah,
they just
I think
roll
he's
right
got it
through him.
locked. But look, I'm not saying the Grizzlies are alive here, but should be a fun, entertaining series. Probably goes five, gentlemen sweep, and Thunder move on. And once they
Yeah,
get past that series, that's when we're really going to see, the Thunder, this young Thunder team, what they're really made of.
yeah. I mean, even looking at the game tonight, I got a little bit of the Hawks game, and um, that. I mean, dude, that game was it was a good game. They went into overtime. You know what I mean?
I mean,
And
sure, on the grand scale of things, it was. Problem is, though, I mean, we have a 37 and 45 Heat team that is now in the playoffs. The first ever 10 seed to go through the play-in and grab that eight spot.
yeah, which that's that's kind of like it, I mean, to me, like that's where it gets a little over the top, right? Where now we're just getting people in there to get people in there. You know what I mean? I like the idea of the playoff. Like you have to kind of play your way to get into the playoffs. I think I do like that the NBA did do that. I mean, obviously it's going to create extra revenue too, but I mean, I'm not mad at it. You're going to see some good ball, I think, throughout these playoffs, and
Oh yeah,
who knows what the Heat can do, right? Like I don't think they're going to get past Cleveland, but what if you do see an 8-1 upset? You know what I mean? Like that's just how far could they possibly go if they did upset them? But um, I I'm really intrigued to see what this Detroit team's going to do. To be honest with you, so I'm really interested in seeing that matchup with Cade Cunningham and the folks out there. So we'll see, man. But you know,
well,
just
let's
look at
look at it. Let's look at it like this. This tips off tomorrow. First game of the day is the Bucks versus the Pacers. Pacers are 5.5 point favorites in that game.
yeah,
These two teams obviously met last year in the playoffs. No Giannis, so he is there. Dame Lillard's coming back. I think it's going to be a hotly contested series here. Now obviously, you give a slight edge to the more healthier Pacers, but I'll tell you what, Giannis has been balling. Not a lot of people are talking about it. The past month, he's had multiple triple doubles. Shooting decent percentages. Been the Greek freak that we know. So I wouldn't be surprised if they steal the game in Indiana, the Bucks, and they win the series in seven.
I'd like to see what game do you think there's going to be a fight on? I think
Which
somebody's
one?
going.
Say it again.
I think somebody's going to fight. What matchup is somebody
I
going to fight?
mean, I don't know. I don't want to see people get ejected and stuff like that.
I think the Knicks and the Pistons fight. I think somebody's going to fight there.
Um, I mean, you could always Draymond's always a wild card, right?
Yeah,
Against
yeah.
Dylan Brooks and the Rockets.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely gonna happen at some point. There's some bad blood there somewhere. He's gonna definitely go. I mean, let's see. I mean, I'm trying to see if we can come across some highlights here.
Well, okay, so after the we get the morning started, and by the way, man, I think the play for that first game is definitely Bucks on the points. They're coming in. They've won 8 in a row to close the regular season. Now their competition wasn't that great, um, but I think they can cover 5.5 here. So give me the Bucks on the points.
That's what it's at, 5.5. We'll see.
But afternoon
Interesting.
game, we got a real heavyweight bout with
Are
the
these games in the
Clippers
morning
and the
too?
Nuggets.
These games are starting early in the day. That's amazing.
Yeah, we got Clippers Nuggets at noon, 12:30
But
on the
that's
West Coast.
on me thinking it's a weekday. That's how crazy my day is. Um, yeah, I'm. Look, that I think. Yeah, I like the Bucks plus 5.5. I think that's a good route. I mean Detroit's. If we're gonna look at some betting lines, right? Detroit plus 7.
Um, well, what do you think about that Clippers Nuggets game first?
Oh, Clippers Nuggets.
Yeah, that's that 12:30 game.
I, I think I like the Nuggets at home.
Yeah, I give it the slight edge to the Nuggets, but man, that's gonna be I think that series is going 7. Clippers Nuggets, that should be a good one. Clippers are playing some damn good
Yeah,
ball. I just think interim coach when you're playing a real tough opponent, it's gonna come back to bite the Nuggets in the long run.
yeah. Did you just so you caught the games earlier today?
Yeah. Well, I watched more of the Memphis one, which was not much of a contest. I mean, they kind of jumped on them in the first and pulled away the rest of the game. You know.
Yeah,
But yeah, to your point, that the third game on Saturday, that Pistons Knicks, man, I'm digging the Pistons in the series, dude. And they're getting a lot of love. I think nationwide, Detroit's getting a lot of love in this series, outside of New York, obviously. Um, but 7.5, game one. Hey, give me the Pistons, man. Give me the Pistons.
I definitely like me some Pistons. So here's some highlights of today's game. Kind of seeing between these two guys. Um, hey, Trey Young went off, and Uncle Wandu also went off. Am I saying his name? Uncle Wandu?
Which
Did he
one,
go off?
Bam? Oh, for Atlanta,
Yeah,
Okongwu.
yeah,
Yeah. But Tyler Hero balled out. Davion Mitchell late. Well, how about Davion Mitchell in the fourth? What do you had like three threes in a row?
yeah. Give me 1 second, man. But please feel free to keep saying what you see here. Give me 1 second.
All right, folks. We all know how this one turned out today. Um, Good game. These 9-10 matchups. If you had the enough heart to watch that, good for you. Good for you. Um, we got a 37-45 record Heat team that is now in the playoffs. Um, so it's about ugly as it gets. But give Spoelstra and company credit. I'm sure they'll have a plan for game one. Keep it close. But let's get to the main event on Saturday. The T Wolves and the Lakers. I know La La Land is all over Lake Show. Uh, 5 games, sweep, all that chatter. Man, what if Ant Man just balls out? What if Ant Man is the best player on the court in this series? It's possible. It's possible. Um, I think it's clear that Minnesota has the bigs advantage. Although Rudy get him on the perimeter, it's not pretty. But I'm looking forward to this one. I think that Minnesota steals one of these games in LA, we could very well have ourselves a 7 game series here. But I think for the most part, we'll see Luca do his thing. Um, I'm sure they're going to get Rudy Gobert on that perimeter. He's going to be getting hunted, and you know it could get ugly. So primetime Saturday night. Looking forward to this one. Let me know what y'all thinking out there. I know LA is all over these Lakers, but some tell me these T Wolves are not going to go quiet in the night. So that should be a good one. Right now we got Lakers minus holding strong at minus 4.5. Mm, mm. I might be tempted to take that 4.5. I'm curious to see where that goes tomorrow. If all them Laker fans, all them Laker bandwagon fans start betting on the Lakers tomorrow, start hammering LA tomorrow. I wonder if that goes to 5. If so, I'm on it. I'm on it. But then Sunday's when we're gonna have some real fun as we close the night. We can get straight to the main event. Sunday night, Golden State against the Houston Rockets. Seen this one before. I was surprised to see that the betting world is, I'd say, unanimously on the Houston Rockets right now. I think 90% of the bets on Houston to win this series. Now I get that technically Golden State is the betting favorite. Um, I don't know if that should be the case. I mean, at the end of the day, we're still looking at a 7 seed matching up with a two. Obviously, the Rockets' young, talented team. I don't know if I would install Golden State quite as the favorites for this, but
We're back like we never left.
I think Vegas knows that they do not want to give them no plus money. Oh, we back, my man.
We're
You missed
back,
my whole breakdown of Warriors Rockets.
dude. We're back like we never left, man. I had to go turn on Lion King, bro.
Oh,
Comes with the dadding, right?
ain't it past youngsters bedtime?
Oh, dude, that was like a little midday nap
I think
right
it's
there.
past the bedtime.
Woke up, and heard he can hear my voice. That's the problem. So he hears my voice, and it's like, oh, Dad's up. Like, what's going on? Because normally, during Dad's sleep during the week during this time frame. But so we're in the third quarter here, right?
I was going through the big main events. Saturday night,
Yeah.
T-Wolves Lakers,
Lake.
and I know all of Lakerland. Yeah, no, I know Lakerland thinks, oh, it's a sweep,
I don't think
five
anyone.
games.
I don't ever think that with the
I
Lakers.
don't think Ant Man's going out like that. I'll tell you that much.
I don't think anything like that with the Lakers. I do not have that thought process at all. Uh, I think I'm gonna put in a little parlay in here. I think I'm gonna take some points, dude. Like +7 here. I mean,
Oh, 7.5 definitely is the play for the Detroit Knicks game. I'm all over it.
that's 7. Yeah, let's do a little. It's not working here.
Now, I will say this. This is a, let's not forget, a very inexperienced Detroit Pistons team that has not sniffed the playoffs, not one whiff in quite some time. So, you know, Ben Wallace ain't walking through that door, you know. So,
Rasheed
Yeah,
Wallace might even do it.
I love what Cade Cunningham and company's doing. So I think they played them well in the regular season. I think that they give them a run for all they can handle.
I don't know the Bucks plus 5.5 though, man. I feel like they've just pooped. Like
Well, they
whatever
won eight in a
I
row. They finished the season winning eight in a row.
yeah.
They've announced Dame Lillard's coming back, man. Come on, you gotta get in front of this man.
Yeah, I hear you. I just when you get burned, picture
Hey, lay them points, lay them.
yeah. Is Atlanta just so they make their start making their fourth quarter run right here?
Yeah, I mean,
That was a travel, no? Trey Young from half court, basically. I would have loved to see them
and
continue in the
the
playoffs.
Hawks have done Trey Young dirty.
I agree.
He's such a
If
good
you
young
could,
player, and they've got him zero help his whole career.
if you could see him go anywhere, where would you love to see him go? And don't even say the Warriors.
Come on, you know that. Come on, you know the answer. Bring him out to the
Realistically,
Bay, Golden State, baby.
there's no room for him.
He can shoot all three he wants.
There's already a guy there that does that.
Not forever.
Um, I mean,
Hey, did
where
you know? And I was just saying this earlier. Did you know that the Houston Rockets are receiving? Um, Now this is according to betting sites. Who knows how accurate or truthful? 90% of the bets on Houston Rockets.
where are you getting that information at?
Oh, you would you like to see?
I don't want to see. Just tell me where you getting it from.
Well, you're gonna see. You're gonna find out because this is
They're
from
the
the horse's
favorite.
mouth. This is from Vegas, baby.
Huh. The Brentwood Vegas or actual Vegas?
Well, I mean, come on. This is uh this is the big boys.
The end of this game was good though. I didn't catch. Did you catch? You didn't catch any of the overtime?
I did see the overtime.
Ooh, get him. Yeah, we just need Tyler Hero to get to the NFL, so we don't have another white boy corner. We'd be good.
All right, check this out. Now this is BetMGM, so I'm sure they line. Sometimes accurate. Check this out.
92%. Wow.
Now this makes sense. This is all them delusional Laker fans like, oh, 4-0, gentleman sweep.
Gentleman
Ant
sweep.
Ant
Some
Man ain't going out like that.
some gentleman's jack with that. But is this for? Oh, this is for the series. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense. I would love to see like what do you have data on the game?
Game one.
Yeah.
I'm sure we can get it, but I just thought that was interesting, if true. I mean, that would pretty much lock me into steam ahead, Golden State.
Yeah, series winners. Um series winners I think that I'd love to see Detroit take that series, but um I think New York's going to take that series, but it'll be interesting to see though. Too bad you can't like parlay the series.
Well, I mean, you can at some books, but not at your book.
Yeah.
And I know because your book is my book. So,
Well, I think you have to go to like a bravado or something like that to kind of. I don't think
Or
I
yes,
don't think
or you can take.
I don't think a private book's going to allow you to do it, but
No, you can take it offshore for sure.
yeah, I don't think yeah, I don't think a private book's going to probably allow you to parlay the series. I mean, maybe I don't know, can you? Let me see double result. No,
Well, I'm starting my day Bucks 5.5.
just going solo plays.
If I'm looking for a little parlay action, I mean, I'm Bucks Pistons.
I'm really shocked you don't go into like the prop bets though.
Well, I mean, prop bets in the playoffs. I ain't mad at that. I'll have a little prop action for the playoffs.
Joker, his PRA is 51. Over under is
I mean,
50
come
and a
on, it's
half.
been bet up all week, man.
I like Jamal Murray in the playoffs though.
If he stays healthy.
Who else is a well, I mean, let's see here.
I mean, look, dude, Giannis, points, rebounds, assists. What is that looking at tomorrow?
50 and a half is what I'm seeing it at.
50. I say he gets 30, 33 points, 10
Yeah,
boards,
yeah,
and
probably like 8 assists.
7 assists.
Well, I mean that's yeah, that's probably what they're looking at, right? Is his PRA like his rebound and assist over under is 23 and a half or 24, I believe.
I'm telling you, man, they've been balling. Or he's
His
been balling.
his points aren't bad. Those points are 20 and a half. I think I like the Joker's over on that. Let's see. Where's Giannis? What's his points at?
Yeah,
Giannis's
8 in a
points are
row for Milwaukee to end the season.
Giannis's points are at 32 and a half over under.
Hmm.
His
That's like
PRA
right at that number, dude.
his PRA is 50. I know. I think you gotta cheat it down a little bit. It's minus 1250 if you've got him at 26 points.
Take the alt line.
Oh, I'm just looking at player props at the moment. I mean, his PRA is 52 and a half. That's kind of a his assists are at 7.5. What are his boards at? Giannis over 12 and a half boards? I don't know. That's a lot of boards for Giannis now.
12 and a half?
Yeah.
I mean, he's been hitting triple doubles for the past month, 2 months.
Yeah.
Damn, 52 points, rebound, assists, 150. Hmm. See, they know he's going for 30. They know.
Yeah, really. Yeah, let's see what he's at.
Now on the other side, what is Halliburton's assists looking like?
Has he been dishing it out?
Man, he's always good for it. Over 11 and a half, over under.
Oh, what's
Hmm. So you got to jump on these beginning of the week, man.
sometimes they're not made available at the beginning of the week. Or at least not all of them are.
Well, these series that had the matchup set.
Gosh, is he? What has he been? Let me see what Underdog's talking about in regards to that. Might be the route.
Detroit game went from 7.5 down to 7. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm on Detroit still, man.
I'm moving there. Yeah, I mean, I was looking at Halliburton's assist total, but
What Trae Young end up with today?
he was over 29. He's definitely over 29.
So what's your first play tomorrow?
Um, I, I mean, I'm putting in a prop bet right now. I'm looking at, and if I'm seeing what the
I was doing Bucks 5.5. Starting the day, boom. And then after that, I think I'm going Nuggets money line. Are we signing off?
we're getting there. Check out. Yeah, I gotta take this little dude to bed here. This little dude is creeping in the camera here. He's
Everyone, happy betting tomorrow. Um, Looking forward to some good NBA action. Uh, Favorite play might be Minnesota Timberwolves plus 4.5. And I'm out.
morning. All right, brother. Well,
Peace
let's.
out, my man.
All right, man. Good show. We'll check out the YouTube channel. All right, brother.
Gang Sports.
Peace out, y'all.